I was gonna just let this slide, but I decided not to. I laid down and took a power nap. And then I woke up and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say something. So, I already made a video on this. Not last weekend, but the weekend before. I had 2.5 days off total. My dispatcher tried to disparage me by saying that I had 4 days off when it was clear that it was not 4 days off. And that and there were some other issues, but anyways, so I thought we had that all behind us. I thought we had it all under the table. Then I don't know, not yesterday but the day before, I was trying to keep them up to speed on, you know, what was going on. And he said something stupid about and I shouldn't even have said anything at all, you know. But I told him, okay, here, I reminded him that I needed Friday off so I could take care of my business stuff, right? That can't be done on the weekends. It has to be done during the week, you know. I already had problems with my accountant again, fucking today, bastards. They were great whenever I first started with them. Of course, the guy was brand new. He just got out of CPA school or whatever, and he was starting his own CPA firm. And I was one of his first customers, and he took pretty good care of me then. But a couple few years ago, he expanded, and now he's in like 4 or 5 different cities. And now his company's, well, I don't know if his company's shit or not, but they sure treat me like shit. They wait till the last minute every year for the last few years to get my taxes done, as well as this year, right? Not last weekend, but the week before, the day that I was having problems with this guy, my dispatcher, that morning I went in to my accountant to collect my tax paperwork. I was just going to take it to a new accountant because I was tired of waiting for my taxes to get done. It's been all freaking year. We're in October now. Why is my taxes not done? Right? I can't get home during the week because, you know, this guy keeps getting me home Sunday for 34-hour resets. Nobody's open on Sunday. You know? He gets me home Saturday afternoon, evening, and then wants me back out Monday. It's like, how can I get anything done? Right? Which reminds me, I was talking about going to cryogenics on the last video, and this company that I was looking at going for, they only go home on the weekends too, so I don't know if that's going to work out for me either. Weekends home don't work for me. So, I don't know. Fuck. Fucking shit. So, my accountant calls me today saying, oh, we got your stuff done today. And I'm like, great. And they're like, okay, well, you got till Monday to get everything filed and sent and turned into the IRS. I'm like, what? You mean to tell me that you wait till the last minute to do my taxes, and then you tell me that I got till Monday? This is Wednesday. I'm not even home till the weekend, and they're only open Monday through Friday. They're not open on the weekends, right? They're not even open on Friday. They're open Monday through Thursday. My bad. Monday through Thursday. So I can't even go up there Friday. Right? So they're only open Monday through Thursday. And they're telling me that I have to have my tax. They just got done with it today. And I got to have it turned into the IRS by Monday. And I'm not even home. And I got pissed off and cussed them out. I was so pissed. I don't cuss people out normally. But I am so fucking pissed right now. You know? And then they're like, oh, and to boot, I gotta pay them, but you know, they said, well, we can upload it for you, but you gotta pay us first. And I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even get paid till Friday, right? I mean, I could scrounge up the money. I was gonna put it on my mom's credit card and then pay her back because I don't have enough on my credit card. Plus, because I got my credit card maxed out right now because I got a lot of shit going on. Plus, they're charging me an extra $100 for their shitty service. I was so mad. And then my dispatcher had the balls to try to tell me, or try to talk me into, okay, wait, hang on. So, this happened, rewind. So, I told him I need to be home Friday to finish taking care of business stuff. Because I'm going to a new accountant, taking my stuff to them from last year, not last year because last year's not done yet, the year before and the year before that, I'm taking those up to them. And getting them ready for my 2022 taxes because I'm sick and tired of my other accountant, right? Dicking me around. You know, I used to get like $3,000 back every year. Since I've been using this guy, except for in the beginning, since I've been using this guy, I've been having to pay $1,000 a year. It's like, wait a minute. Before I started using you, and when I first started using you, I was getting money back. Now I gotta pay every year? Why is that? So, I haven't really done anything different, you know, over the years. So my problem is my accountant. I swear the problem is my accountant. But I don't know. I'll find out when I get this new accountant, see how things are different. Maybe they can amend my taxes and give me some more money back. I don't know. Probably not. Knowing my luck. But anyways, I ended up getting on Facebook because I knew the owner, right? I've been with him since he started. I got on Facebook and sent him a personal message on his personal Facebook and said, this is uncalled for. So he gave me more time to pay them. And they're going to go ahead and file it. But I chewed him out too. You know, I says, this is uncalled for. You know, your company used to be great, but I can't say that anymore. Ever since you expanded, it's gone downhill. You know, and now now they want to charge me an extra $100 for this, you know, poor service. I didn't cuss at him, but you know, I bit my tongue a little bit with him. But and I was trying not to cuss at his assistant either. I was just pissed off. And I was more or less cussing under my breath. But, God, I was pissed. So anyways, so I need to get home and I need to take care of my shit. Right? I got shit that needs to be done. Of course, nobody fucking cares about my shit. They only care about their shit. Who cares about Kano's shit? Kano can fuck off, right? So he's like, tomorrow? Like, yeah. I picked up at 2 p.m. It's a full day's drive plus 10-hour break. That's about noon, right? Duh. This guy can't do math, I swear. So, then he calls me to verify, and I'm like, yeah, noon tomorrow. What's the problem, right? And so the next morning, I woke up early, you know. I got my alarm set for like 6 a.m. I woke up at 4, so I did I changed my logbook, did an 8-hour split, and took off. Even though I hadn't actually legally, shouldn't have done that because I wasn't really in a sleeper for 8 hours. I was actually in the truck stop taking a shower, and then I was talking to that other driver about going cryogenics. And then I went to the truck, did some work on my computer, and then went to bed. So technically, I might have only got 5 hours of sleep, you know. But I woke up at 4, and I wasn't tired. So I was like, fuck it. I fixed my logbook, took off, right? So I sent him a message. I stopped for a bathroom break, sent him this message saying I woke up early, I should be there by 9. Then I have to take a 2-hour break because I didn't want him to see me there at 9 o'clock and then say, oh, he's ready for another load. No, I need to take another break. And I need to take my 2-hour break, then I can be ready for a load. You know, unless I get tired early, which I did. And have to shut down early and take my 2-hour break early. So when I woke up from my 2-hour break, I said ETA 11:30. So he said, your ETA switched 3 times today. Hard to plan something for you. So after your 2-hour break, ? So after your ETA 2-hour break. And I'm like, first off, it only changed twice. And secondly, I already took my 2-hour break. But, you know, I just was like, I try not to get upset about that, because who knows? It might have been innocent, right? Maybe I'm reading into it. So I said, I'm sorry if I confused you. My ETA of availability has never changed. ETA for availability is still noonish. Just woke up from 2-hour break. Got tired. Wasn't going to make 9 a.m. So I went ahead and took break so I wouldn't mess up my clock. He says, okay, all good. So we're cool, right? Well, then we had another confusion because I only went home for 24 hours this weekend. My clock didn't reset, so I had less hours. I only had 3 hours on my logbook. So I went back and fixed my logbook. I got another 2 hours back, and then safety went in and checked it and got me another hour back, so I had a total of 6 hours, right? Something like that. Yeah, 6 hours. So I had a total of 9 hours for the 2 days. And so he couldn't really get me a load to reload today because I only had 2 hours left to work after I got where I am now today. So that's not his fault, right? So he got me a load going home, delivers Friday morning, 7 a.m. And it's 7-Up RC, and they're probably pretty quick about getting me unloaded, so I'll probably get home okay in time to get my appointment stuff done, right? So then he tells me this, and I was starting to respond. So he says, dispatch, which I didn't have it on my tablet yet. And when he tells me I'm dispatched, sometimes it takes like 30 minutes for it to come through the tablet, so I don't have my information as quickly as he thinks that is. But anyways, can start heading that way. What trailer do you have? And also, are you available to start Sunday if I can get you something, or Monday? Right? So he said that on paper, but then he calls me. He calls me and wants me to pick up a load on Friday in Greenfield, which is only 30 minutes from the house, that delivers in Chicago on Monday. And I'm like, what? No, I can't do that. I got stuff I gotta get done Friday. That was the whole plan of me getting home Friday, was to get my stuff done Friday. You know? And he said some bullshit about having 4 days off. There's too many days off, and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, because I said I could start Friday, or I said, no, I can't pick up the load Friday because I got stuff I got to do Friday. I got to get this business stuff done. I can leave out Sunday or Monday. I shouldn't even have said Sunday. I should have just said Monday, right? And then, but he didn't hear Sunday anyways. He just heard Monday, apparently. And then he said some bullshit about having 4 days off. It's too many days off. And I'm like, I said, 4 days off in 2 weeks was what I was promised. You know, 3 days this weekend and 1 day last weekend. It wasn't even 1 day, it was 24 hours. But still, you know, it was, I got there in the afternoon Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yeah, I got there in the afternoon Sunday. And then had to leave Monday to go pick up the load. I don't even know if I was actually there 24 hours. Sunday, what time did I get home? Okay, Sunday I got home at 1 o'clock. So I wasn't even there 24 hours. Monday, I left at 10. So, you know, I didn't even have time to get any business day stuff done on Monday if I wanted to. You know, it's like, boom, had to go. And my pickup truck was broke down. My mom was out of town. My pickup truck's not going to be done until this weekend. I had to put it in the shop 2 weekends ago. Actually, I had to put it in the shop a few weekends ago, but that shop couldn't fix it. So I had my mom take me there, and I had to float the gears to the other shop because I don't have a clutch in that truck. So I had to float the gears to the other shop so he can get it fixed, and it's going to cost me $1,000. And I got to have that done this weekend, plus a bunch of other shit. But anyways, so I cashed out some of my stocks so I can pay for all this stuff, plus with my paycheck, and then I got to pay down some money on my credit card because I've been maxing out my credit card trying to get projects done, and then I had to spend $3,000 to evict my backstabbing friend off my land who robbed me and killed my animals. And this year's been a fucked up year for me. But anyways, so he had the balls to tell me that 4 days was too many days off. And I'm like, Friday, not even a full day Friday, because I got to deliver Monday morning. How long is that going to take, right? So I'm going to go get my business stuff done after I get home, whenever I get home. I requested to be home Thursday, but I understand I didn't have the hours because I didn't even have 24 hours off last weekend, right? So instead of maybe yesterday finding me a load going home from Chicago, he sent me to Iowa, and then from Iowa he tried to send me home, which is fine. I'm not bitching about that. I'm bitching that I gotta deliver Friday, and he's counting Friday as a full day off. Saturday, Sunday, and then I told him I'd be ready to go out Monday, Sunday or Monday, which is still not 3 days off. I had less than 24 hours off last weekend. And now I'm not even expecting to have 3 days off, 2.5 maybe. And I'll go back to work, but he's bitching that, 4 days is too many days to have off. And I'm like, motherfucker, I don't know what this guy's problem is. You know? In fact, let's go over here. There's another driver in this group that I'm in, this group chat. He basically had problems with this dispatcher. Now I understand. I didn't have any trouble with him for like the first 6 months, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, he got something up his butt, and he's like just a problem child. Yeah, see right here. He tried to tell me I had 4 days off 2 weekends ago, right? Tell me this is 4 days. If it loads. Okay. Oh, it's backwards. Hang on. Damn it. Okay, it's not backwards. It's just out of order. So, Monday. I delivered on Monday. Oh, wait, no, it's not out of order. Okay, it was just backwards. So, this was Saturday. I'm not sure why the Saturday is not showing up there at the top. But anyways, this was Saturday. I picked up Bloomington, Illinois. So I picked up the night before. Was it the night before? It had to have been the night before. I made it to Bloomington. Yeah. So another driver picked up this load for me. Took it to the drop yard. I went and picked it up. I made it to Bloomington. Spent the night there. It was, I think, a rest area that I made it to. I can't remember now, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So I got up the next day, drove for about an hour. I was frustrated. I was upset because of something else that was going on with my dispatcher. I was pissed off already. We were starting to have problems. And I was just, I don't know. I just had to go back to bed. I was just frustrated. Plus this cold weather, and I got to run my heater. It makes me tired, so I'm adjusting to that. Anyways, yeah, heat makes me sleepy. So I gotta have it cold in the truck in the winter, otherwise I'll get tired. So I stopped, went back to bed for another hour, a little over an hour, and then took off, right? So even if I count that hour as home time, that hour that I took a power nap, hour and a half, I would have got home by 3 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock, right? So I counted this from 4 o'clock, right? So he claims that I had Saturday off. He's like, oh, Saturday, all day Saturday home, which is bullshit. But anyways, this is 2 weekends ago. Oh, motherfucker. I'm so pissed off right now, I can't even think. So I got home Saturday night, right? So I had Sunday off, Monday I delivered, right? So I had a 34-hour reset. Well, he wanted me to go back to work. And I was like, no, I got stuff I gotta do. You know, he wanted me to work Monday. I was like, I was only home for 1 day. You know, and I had an appointment Monday. But he wanted me to go back to work right after my appointment. It's like, motherfucker. So, I got home Saturday night. Right? After my 10-hour break. technically, my home time wouldn't start till 2 o'clock. 1 o'clock if you count my power nap, right? So, and I'm actually adding numbers in their favor against me, so keep that in mind. All right, so because I'm rounding the numbers down instead of up. So we start at 2 a.m. I work, let's see, 4.25 hours, right? So instead, I just added 4 hours instead of the 0.25. So from 2 a.m., so 2 a.m. is now 6 a.m. for my 24-hour clock to start for my home time, right? 24 hours later would be 6 a.m. the next day. That'd be 48 hours. If you consider that home time, you know, I'm working that day, and I don't really, well, this day I kind of do get a decent day off, right? So, okay, fine. I'll consider that a day off. This is not a fucking day off. I get home, I've barely got time to do shit before it's time to settle down and go to bed, right? Then, I got this, you know? So 6 a.m. was technically my 48 hours. Then he dispatched me that morning, but he didn't tell me he dispatched me. He didn't call me until 3 o'clock telling me I had a 2 o'clock appointment, so I was already late. And then after that, he wanted to bitch at me because I had 4 days off. This ain't 4 days. This is 1 day here. This is part of a day here. I had Sunday off, and this day don't even fucking count. So, he wants to call that 4 days? I don't think so. It's like 2.4 days, you know, if you do the math. It's not even 3 days, but we'll call it 3 days, right? This would be considered maybe 1 day. That could be maybe considered 1 day. And then Sunday could be considered a day. Well, Sunday was a day because I had the whole day off. So, I had the full day off Sunday. Part of or most of the day off Monday. Part of or most of the day off Tuesday. That would be 2.5 to 3 days, right? He wants to call it 4 days. I'm like, motherfucker. And now, he's doing the same shit to me again. I'm delivering Friday. Now, I'll get home at a decent hour. I hope. Take care of my appointments on Friday. Hopefully. And then I'll have Saturday off, which I can get some things done on Saturday. Some people are open on Saturday. Some people are not. So I'll get the things done Friday that I can't get done Saturday. So then Saturday morning I can get some other things done. But then everybody closes up at noon on Saturday. And then they don't open back up till Monday, right? So Sunday, the only thing I'll be getting done is farm work and things that I need to do on my property. Because I won't be able to go to the hardware store. The only thing I'll be able to do is go shopping. And maybe, you know, if I need something from O'Reilly's. That's about it. You know, grocery shopping, O'Reilly's, gas, the gas station's open. That's it. Sunday, from noon Saturday to Monday morning, that's all that's open, right? And, of course, this guy lives in Chicago, which, you know, I guess things are open on, businesses are open on Saturday and Sunday, and he can get his shit done on the weekends, where I can't, where I live in Stockton, right? Bolivar, well, actually, I'm not in Bolivar, I'm 30 minutes, 25.4 miles west of Bolivar. That's where I live. 25.4 miles west in the boonies of Bolivar. So, anyhow. So another driver in this chat group, he had problems with this dispatcher too. So, John says, that adds up to me. And then he goes, is that what you're showing them? The only reason why I ask is because it's genius and well put together. Just a minor flaw that usually I would ignore, but this time I feel like I may take attention away from a well thought point. So don't think I'm being a grammar Nazi, lol, but I spelled break wrong. But anyways, I guess it's way up here. We got talking about the flood and stuff. Did it not? Where'd it go? Oh, it must be way up here. No. Oh! It didn't get on here because I have problems with my phone. It's on the tablet, that's why. Okay, going over here to the tablet. I just got the app back on my phone. That's why it's not showing up. Group, here it is. Hang on, I gotta turn this heater off. I'm sweating my balls off. Whew. They do take good care of their equipment here, I tell you what. Other people might disagree with me, but they do take care of their equipment here. Alright, here it is. So I said on October 4th, so, well, my days here may now be numbered. And then Bonnie says, oh Lord, did something else happen? So I sent her a screenshot of me cussing out my dispatcher. And she goes, oh wow. And yeah, if you work Saturday, that shouldn't count as a day off. I said, exactly. I worked all day Saturday and then had to deliver Monday. Barely made my noon chiropractor appointment time Monday. So I had all day Saturday off. No, Sunday, sorry. I had all day Sunday off, half a day Monday, and a little over a half a day today. Luckily, the customer likes me, so I got loaded today. And then Franco said, you know, Larry was my last dispatcher. He tried some janky shit with me too. It's actually what sealed the deal of me leaving. So he quit. Y'all know they make commission on their loads, right? So let me go over here real quick. I think I can do this. Just so you know I'm not bullshitting you. So here it is. And yeah, you can see that in the old video. From a week ago. So I'm reading this word for word. So he says, yeah, I had that same problem with that same dispatcher, basically. And then this other driver, I don't know, I think he quit too. He said, wow, that's fucked up. I got pushed into shit like that too, and then got guilted that they gave me 3 to 4 days off when the first day off I was picking up, and on the third day or fourth day off I was delivering. I had as many 34-hour resets as I did the 2 full days they promised. So basically, they gave him 2 34-hour resets back to back, but he had to deliver in between. And they claimed he had 4 days off. Or something like that. And I don't know, I didn't quite understand all that, but you know, you can make sense of it as you will. The good news is when I quit, I received an unexpected check for $1,000. Yeah, I didn't know about PTO. I just found out about it this day. I guess they told us about it in orientation, but I didn't think about it. So at least I'll have a bonus when I leave here, because I haven't taken... Oh, shit, scared me. I haven't taken any PTO time. So, you know. But if I do, they'll probably give me shit about that. So I'm just going to try to make it out for my full year here. Oh, yeah. So, Stoller, I think, is the trucking company, the tanker company I'm looking at going to next year if they'll have me. My problem is I bounce around too much. I'm a good driver overall, but I bounce around too much, and I'm a safe driver, but I don't get along with my dispatchers because they pull this fucked up shit on me all the time. You know, I didn't have this problem with other dispatchers necessarily, but you know, my old dispatcher here, Paul, he kept trying to get me home for 34-hour resets. And I got rid of him, and then I got Larry. And Larry was fine for a good, I don't know, 6 months maybe. April. Wait, was it? I already did this the other day on another video. I started after Thanksgiving, so I had Carlo. Yeah, I said in this group too that I missed Carlo, and everybody else was like, yeah, me too. But anyways, Carlo was our dispatcher. He put us in this group text with a whole bunch of other people. Everybody else left except for us 4. Actually, let me go back and look. Group chat information. There's actually 8 people in the chat, but only 4 of us talk. So, I don't know who Marcus Covington is, but he was on 10 minutes ago. But he doesn't talk, he just reads. John, he used to talk, but he don't talk no more. Timothy, last seen a long time ago, it says. And then this other guy, I call him not Carlo, but he took over Carlo's adminship. And so he's the new admin. Or he took over Carlo's computer, so he's the new admin for the group. Whoever he is. I forgot his name. But he's cool, they said. You know, we don't have to worry about him. So, anyways. But... I might send them. Let's go back in here. Because I made this group over here. Nah, I'm not worried about it. Fuck it. I got their information. I can chat with them on the side if I need to. So, yeah, I made this HMD driver group, and so I talked to, I forgot his name now, Joshua in there, but he hasn't been on in a while. Something's, well, he did heart my last message. He gave me his number, so I sent him a text, but he hasn't responded. And I don't think he's responded to any of my videos lately. But, anyways, so I got here. I took a power nap because I was tired, stressed out, frustrated. And then I woke up a little bit ago and I sent, this is the girl I had the powwow with, girl, woman, whatever you want to call her. Oh, that was a long time ago. Alright, so in our powwow, we talked about different things like Metropolis in 1984, because I had my Make 1984 Fiction Again hat on, so we were talking about that stuff. And then the other day I sent her this, but she's the one I had the powwow with about my issue with my dispatcher, and she pretty much agreed with me, like 90%, maybe more than that, but we'll just call it 90. And she didn't understand why we were having problems, because she said, well, I know the dispatcher and I know you guys are a lot alike, you're very chill. I don't understand why you guys are having problems. I don't understand either, but this guy keeps prodding me and it's pissing me off. So I told her today, when I woke up, I said, I'm probably going to want a new dispatcher. If he tries pulling something like this on me again, I had requested to be home Friday so I could finish getting my business stuff done. Okay, so I got a load that delivers Friday morning. Not too big of a deal. Then he calls me, asking me if I can pick up another load Friday before I go home. That delivers Monday in Joliet. When I said I can't do that, but I can pick up a load Sunday or Monday, he wanted to tell me I will have too many days off. When I only had 24 hours off last weekend, and not even that. And wasn't even planning to have last weekend off so that I can have the extra day off this weekend. He said something about me having 4 days off is too many days off, and I started to get angry again and started to yell at him again. One more time and I'm done. I'm serious. I'm done. And then she wanted to know my YouTube account because she thought it was cool that I had a YouTube and I was promoting HMD. But I hadn't sent that to her yet because right now I'm bitching about HMD, my dispatcher anyways. Not HMD. I haven't really had any problems with HMD. Except the dispatchers. Fuck. Why is it so hard for drivers and dispatchers to get along? I don't understand. So I worked out a deal with her. She's supposed to be one of the higher ups, right? I worked out a deal with her that I would be home Thursday evening, if not Friday morning, so that I can have the full day to take care of business stuff and then have my weekend. Because she said, they can't dispatch me on the weekends. It's hard for them to get me home during the week and keep me busy on the weekends. So I was like, okay, fine. Since you can't work me, see, I had this planned out. I've done this before. I can do it again, right? We got 70 hours a week to work. If I work 7 days, I got 10 hours a day to do my shit, right? To get to work. Let's look at my recap real quick. On average, I work 10-hour days. Sometimes more, sometimes less. So, last Wednesday I worked 10 hours. Last Thursday I worked 9 hours. Last Friday I worked 10.5 hours. Last Saturday I worked 11 hours. Sunday I worked 6 hours. Monday I worked 6 hours because I had that almost 24 hours off. Then Tuesday I worked 10 hours. So if you take 7 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 70 hours, right? By the time I get back home, and of course the first day and the last day would probably be like the 6-hour days, right? So I really wouldn't have 10 hours the first day and the last day. I'd only have maybe 6 hours. So I can work for 7 days and take 2 days off, not a problem, right? Then they get 2 extra days out of me, and that's what I told them back here. Before the powwow. And it may not show up on here because I was having problems with my phone. Okay, it is on here. This is about when I got my phone working again. So I said, because my cussing him out didn't show up on here. That happened right in here somewhere. That was after the stocks. $10. Okay, yeah. So this day was November 29th, and then my phone got jacked up, and I hadn't got Viber back on my phone until October 10th. So basically a week. So I basically said, again, because he tried to tell me you can't see it here, I don't think. No, it was on my other, it's on the tablet. But I got it in a previous video, so you can go back and look there. But I basically said, right here, I can work 7 days and then take 2 full days off. That would work best for both of us. That way I get some weekends off and some weekdays off. A win-win. Plus, you guys will get 2 extra days out of me to work each week. Not sure why we can't accommodate that. So I had the powwow with Catherine. Yeah, Catherine. And she basically said, yeah, we can't do that. We can't keep you running on the weekends. We just can't do it. I was like, all right, fine. So I want my 2 full days off. None of this 34-hour reset bull crap, right? And wait a minute. I could have swore it was on here. Why doesn't it show up on here? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I said, all right, So then I need my 2 full days off because I live in the boonies. Nothing is open from noon Saturday until like 8 or 9 o'clock Monday morning. And so if I need to be home Saturday morning and have all day, or Friday night, have all day Saturday. Sunday's not that important to me, right? I mean, it's important. I can get stuff done on the land. You know, I got a farm and I got shit I got to do. But, and I'm a prepper too, you know? So, you know, everybody's worried about a collapse and all this other bullshit, you know? And here I'm actually trying to do something about it. I'm trying to be prepared just in case there is a collapse, you know? I'm trying to get my land prepared so I can survive in this situation everybody's talking about being worried about, right? So I'm not afraid to work. I work my ass off, right? But I'm a prepper too. You know, I'm trying to expect the best and prepare for the worst. That's what they always say, right? Expect the best, prepare for the worst. That's what I'm trying to do. So I told her, I said, I need at least Saturday off, the whole day, to at least in the morning, to get my stuff done. You know, but not everybody's open on Saturday. So every once in a while, I'll need a business day off. And she was like, I totally get that. Because I can't get all my stuff done on Saturday either. And sometimes I have to take a PTO day. Now, see, I didn't know about PTO days until that day or the day before, because we was talking about it in the group chat. And I guess they mentioned it in orientation, but like we remember everything in orientation, right? So, I mean, I could take a PTO day. I mean, that's what my dispatcher does. He takes PTO days all the time. But then he wants to bitch at me for taking an extra day that's not a paid, you know, I don't take a paid day off. I just take the day off. I didn't even know I could get paid to take the day off. And he wants to bitch at me for it, you know? And he takes them all the time. And she's like, yeah, I got to do it too, because I can't get my stuff done on the weekends. You know, not everything. Sometimes I got to take a PTO day off, or, you know, whatever, during a weekday. And so we had an agreement. I'll get home Friday night, Saturday morning at the latest, so I can get my Saturday business day stuff done to the best of my ability. You know, like my feed store that I go to, my favorite feed store. I mean, there's other feed stores I can go to, but my favorite feed store for my animals isn't open on Monday. They're open Tuesday through Saturday at noon on Saturday. So I got to get there Saturday, you know. Like, I got to go by there this week because I haven't been able to go by there in the last 2 weeks. And so Friday morning when I deliver on my way home, I'll be passing through Fair Play. There's a place where they have swap meets and stuff right around the corner from the feed store, you know. So it's like I can park like not even a block, really. It's like, it's a block, but it's more like 2/3 of a block, or just over a half a block away. And so, you know, I can walk over there, get my feed, carry it back to the truck, and go home, right? That way I don't have to make a special trip out there Saturday before they close. And I can get other business stuff done, even though I still got to go to Bolivar and do my taxes, or get my taxes ready with this new tax person, because my old tax person sucks, right? So I got to go to Bolivar to do my taxes. So I could pick the feed up on my way to Bolivar, on the way back from Bolivar, because it's halfway between Stockton and Bolivar. So I could do that, but why do that when I could just swing by there on my way home, right? If I can do that on a Saturday, which sometimes I do, then I do that. But sometimes I deliver in Arkansas, and I come up the other direction from the southwest, and I can't swing by the feed store in time. So, because I got to go home first and then go east to the feed store. So it doesn't always work out. But this time I'm delivering in Springfield, so it's on the way home, right? So I'll stop there Friday after I deliver, get my feed, throw it in the sleeper, and go home. And then deal with it Friday night after I'm done running my errands. And, of course, my mom's down there right now. I could send her to the feed store. But she can't do all my business stuff, you know. She can't go to my tax people and talk to my tax people about my taxes, you know. She can't go, and that's another thing. I got to talk to my broker about, you know, my stockbroker. I need him to print me out some stuff. I got to do a sit down with him. And I'm trying to get an appointment with him Friday or Saturday. I didn't even know they were open on Saturday until recently. But so I was trying to get a Friday appointment with him because I've got another appointment that's probably going to take up most of my morning Saturday. And I'm sure he only works till noon on Saturday too. Everybody only works till noon on Saturday if they even work at all. So, you know, so this is what I told my dispatcher, and this is what I made the arrangement with her during this powwow that we were supposed to have. And she didn't even know what the powwow was about. I had to get her up to speed. But anyways, I was like, done with powwow. It's not really a well, it was a powwow. We actually had a good conversation. She was really cool. No, I don't have an ETA. I'll see if the shop has a trailer for me. Oh, an empty. I don't have an empty. I'll have to see if the shop has one for me. And they did. They held one for me, which is cool. It's stressful at that yard. You're always tripping about getting an empty. But anyways, so I said, can't do 7 days on, 2 days off. She said, I can go home on Friday in time to get stuff done Saturday morning, since most of the people in my area close at noon on Saturday and don't pick up and don't open back up till Monday. When I need to get weekday stuff, business hour stuff done, I can get home Thursday and have a 3-day weekend, not every week, but on occasion when needed, maybe once a month or so. So if I can work this weekend, that works. If not, that's fine too. Either way, I need next Friday off to finish getting my work day. No, what is that? A workday business hour stuff done. Weed day. That was a typo. So it seemed like everything was going fine up until today. Then he tried to pull that bullshit on me again. Thought he'd be sly and not put it on the computer and call me on the phone and say, hey, can you pick up Friday and deliver Monday in Chicago? I was like, no, I can't pick up Friday. I got appointments. I got to take care of shit on Friday. I can't pick up Friday. I requested Friday off so I can get business stuff done. What is wrong with you? And then only take Saturday off, and then I gotta drive Sunday to deliver Monday. That's not gonna work. That's not 2 full days. Are you fucking with me? Don't fuck with me. I'm pissed. So he does this shit one more time, and I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm going to Tankers next year. I'm done with this dry van bullshit. Dry van sucks. And like I said, I love HMD other than this shit right here. This shit right here pisses me the fuck off. If they can fix this shit, you know, I'd stay here even longer. But that's the only problem I've ever really had that I can think of with HMD is stupid dispatchers pulling stupid shit. And you saw the other two guys that quit in this group chat had the same problem. Now the girl, I guess she's got a cool dispatcher. She never had any problems with her dispatcher. She's had problems with her truck breaking down all the time. But I think she's got a decent truck now. So she's happy for the most part. I was until recently. I didn't like Paul either. Paul kept pulling shit on me too, and I got rid of him. So looks like I got to get rid of Larry now too. So yeah. But other than that, if they could fix this dispatcher problem, this is a decent company. You know. But don't tell me when I get recruited that I get 2 full days off, and then the dispatcher tries to tell me that I only get a 34-hour reset on Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday, and then Sunday morning, where I only have 2 nights off, not 2 days off. That doesn't fly. That don't fly at all. So, you know. And Carlo was awesome. I miss Carlo. He's working for somebody else. I stayed in touch with him because he has his own personal Viber. He went to work for somebody else, and I might actually go. Well, if I don't go back to Tankers, I might go over where Carlo is. Now, here he is, Carlo After Hours. Yeah, this is personal Viber. But, I forgot where he said he worked. But he's dispatching for a different company. They pay him a lot more than HMD paid him. And he's totally worth it. He was a good dispatcher. He was probably definitely underpaid here. So, Legacy Express, and there's their phone number if you want to call them. But he seems to like it there. Let me So there you go. I'm sure he's still there. And I don't know, we'll find out. Last seen online today at noon. So he's probably at home in bed right now. Where he lives, I think he works nights so that he can be awake where we live during the day. So yeah, anyways, he is awesome. Let's go back up here real quick so you can see their phone number. He's got his own trucks in Switzerland. So he not only dispatches, I think it's Switzerland. I can't remember. It's been a long time. He not only dispatches drivers here in the U.S. for this company, but he dispatches his own drivers in his own trucks in Switzerland or someplace like that, you know. So, so he knows. He knows what it's like to have his own trucks. He probably knows what it's like to be a driver because he's probably a driver himself. And he knows what it's like to be a dispatcher. He knows pretty much, you know, most all of the angles. So, he was a damn good dispatcher. And if you want to do drive-in and you want a damn good dispatcher, follow this guy. Let me see here. There's his phone number. If you have Viber, you can program him into your phone or your Viber account. Contact that guy wherever he's dispatching. If you want a good dispatcher, he's the guy. Too bad that company don't do tankers. Otherwise, I'd be there. And too bad he's not dispatching tankers, because I'd be there. I don't know if I can handle drive-in anymore. It's driving me crazy. The thing I miss a lot of things about tankers. But it's just a whole nother level of trucking. I mean, drive-in is... I wouldn't say drive-in is the bottom of the barrel. I'd say reefer is. But it seems like drive-in probably is. Also, I don't know why I came back to drive-in. Only reason why I came back to drive-in is because they offered me 75 cents a mile. That was more than anybody else was offering. And I was like, whoa, okay, cool. But they also promised me at least 2,500 miles a week. And I didn't know I was going to be bumping docks twice a day. So I just knew I was going to be Midwest regional. And I knew I was going to be home on the weekends, but I didn't think I was going to have the problems I'm having now. You know? Like I said, I can get most of my stuff done on Saturdays, but sometimes I need a Friday or Monday off. And Carlo, he was able to dispatch me on the weekends. He ran me 7 days a week, or whatever. He ran me 7 on, 2 off. He could do it. Why can't these other dispatchers do it? Because they suck. I don't know. So this guy kept me busy. He was my first dispatcher for my first month. I made just as much with him as I did anybody else. It's been a while since I've updated this. Mileage pay. So December, I made $5,000. So I had a substitute dispatcher in January. I had a substitute dispatcher. Wait. No. I had a substitute dispatcher in January, and then I got a new dispatcher in February. February and March, I had Paul. Paul didn't do me too bad. And neither did the substitute dispatcher. But Carlo worked me 7 days a week, got me 2 days off. He was very flexible with my home time. I sometimes had 3 days off, and it was no big deal. And I still made more money then than I did the next 2 months. You know? So I don't know why these other people can't do it. I just don't get it. But, you know, it's whatever. Okay, fine. They can't do it. Get me home when I need to be home. If you can't work me 7 days a week and give me 2 days off randomly during the week, then I need my 2 full days off on the weekend as promised when I hired on. October 11th, 2021. She said, Dry Van Division, regional, every weekend at home. Does that work for you? I said 2 full days, 48 hours minimum, or 34-hour reset only. She said 2 full days. Not a day and a half, not 2 partial days, 2 full days. Would you like more information? And then, of course, I asked her about the vaccination, and she didn't respond. But they did. She did verify over the phone. They don't require that, so that's cool. Because that would have been a deal breaker for me too. So don't tell me one thing in orientation and then don't honor it when I get hired on. Carlo worked me 7 days a week, got me home 2 days a week, sometimes 3, and I made just as much money then, if not more, than I made the other months. So, but if you can't do that, then get me home on my 2 days off, like I was promised in orientation, Saturday and Sunday, not part of Saturday, where I can't get anything done. I gotta get my shit done. I don't care about Sunday. I don't care about Sunday. I care about Saturday. Saturday's a big day for me. I gotta be home Saturday morning before people open so I can get my stuff done that I can't get done on Sunday. I don't know how many times I have to say this. How many times do I have to say this? Freaking crap. So anyways. I'm so frustrated. I guess I got to put in some more applications with some more companies and start doing some more backup plans, because this is going nowhere fast. It really is. Here I was bragging about the company being so great, and then this shit happens. I get a guy hired on, who watches my videos. He hires on, he likes the company, he's happy. And then this shit happens. Why? Why are you dicking with me? So, yeah, I think I just need a new dispatcher, or I just need a new company. So, it's the only problem I have. It's my dispatcher. My substitute dispatcher wasn't too bad. He got me home. He didn't have any trouble. Paul, he had issues, but he kept trying to overtalk me, and he was always fast talking me and over talking me, trying to trick me into doing stuff. It's like, and he'd talk over me all the time. I couldn't get a word in edgewise, and he talked so fast I didn't know what he was saying half the time because I couldn't keep track. And then all of a sudden I know, what the hell, So I got rid of him. I couldn't deal with it. I dealt with him for 2 months. I couldn't do it anymore. So then I got this guy, and he was fine for April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months. He was good. October comes, shit hits the fan. I don't know why. What's wrong with this picture? We were good for 6 months. Now what? What's going on? What's going on? Why are we having problems? Why are you dicking with me? What did I do to piss this guy off? I can't figure it out. Why is he fucking with me? Now, Catherine says she can't see him doing that. Okay, fine. So why is it happening? Why is it happening? Why are you calling me and saying, when you know I got to get shit done Friday, can you pick up a load Friday that delivers Monday? And then you screw me on my home time. Why are you doing this shit? Why? I totally understand why people become alcoholics. I get it. I totally get it. I can't stand alcohol, but I totally understand why people become alcoholics or drug addicts. You know, fucking people, man. I also understand too why vegans hate people. It sounds fucked up. Vegans hate people. But they're people. And they hate people. They love animals. I love my animals. My animals are awesome. But I totally get it, you know. I'm starting to like my animals more than I do people too. So I just gotta hold out for another 15, 20 years and I can retire and be done with this shit. Or maybe Russia will drop a nuclear bomb and kill us all and put us out of our misery. Kill us all! Kill them all. We're like cockroaches. Anyways, that's a good song. Look it up. I Hate Cockroaches by Bananas at Large. I love that song. But anyways, I don't know. Maybe we need World War III. Maybe we need to just blow everything up and let the creator, whoever that may be, God, Allah, whoever, just have a clean slate and start fresh again. I don't know. I know I'm just tired. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go to the next life. I'm ready for something different. I don't know. I'm just tired. Just tired.